guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. We're off to Silverstone, my home race for round 12. So let's continue. Actually, before we do that though, I need to re-upgrade my anti-wheelie. Because when you quit out of the game, it doesn't actually save. Right, I think we're ready to go to round 12. We're getting towards the end of the season now, which is good. We're over halfway, so we should wrap it up soon. The bike is feeling alright around here. Not perfect, but been able to put some decent lap times in, which is good. So, like I said, it's my home race around here. So let's hope we can get a good result. Good result for the home fans. Speaking of other Brits, Cal Crutchlow is just on track ahead of me. Okay, so hard on the brakes into Stowe. We are catching Cal, but I don't think we're catching him quick enough to be a problem at the moment. Through Club. Hopefully we don't catch him through the likes of Village and that when it starts getting tight and slow. It's not the ideal place to catch him, although I think that's going to happen. Into Village. Is he going to get in the way? We might get away with it, you know. I think we are going to get away with it. Just under my own time at the moment. Hopefully use it. Well, maybe got a tad of slipstream, but not much. Yeah, no, he's not going to get in the way at all. Haven't been able to pass him. Haven't really been in a position to pass him. Through Woodcote. And across the line, 157.1. Now we're up the inside of him. Pole position, 157.109, 0.666 quicker, the devil. And then Dovey.
Where the cameras are lingering on the favourite riders for today. A few minutes to go, and finally the spectacle will begin.
35 degrees, medium front, and a hard rear, I think, for this one. Dovey's gone for the same. So is Crutchlow.
The riders are on the Silverstone starting grid and are ready to face one of the most demanding Grand Prix of the whole year.
Right then. Time to get underway. Home race, Silverstone. Let's try and get a good start. I mean, that engine upgrade has really helped with our starts. We're out front, and it's sunny at Silverstone as well. That's a rarity. Right, wow. Oh, Rabat has crashed already, so not a good start for Tito Rabat. 0.7 of a second lead over my fellow Brit, Cal Crutchlow, in second place. He's aboard the LCR Honda. Marquez is up to fourth. Through Stowe. Dovey is up to second now. Marquez up to fourth. Down to Vale. Marquez and Rossi fighting for fourth and fifth at the moment. Now we should be okay tyre wise, especially towards the end of the race. Oh, don't want to be doing that though. Only half a second over Crutchlow now. So we've got 15 laps around here. Through Village, I can hear them closing in. Oh, Crutchlow, that was close. So, towards the end of the lap, and we haven't really got much of a gap at all. Miller's up to, well, down to 8th now, but he is fighting for 7th place with Franco Morbidelli. Well, Marquez is up to 2nd. Right, that's the first lap done. So Crutchlow's back down to 4th now. And we got a bit of a lead building. Oh, too hot into that. Yeah, it wasn't the best of runs through Maggots and Beckett's. 0.7 of a second lead over Dovizioso, who is in 2nd place. Crutchlow back up to 4th. Well, if we can just continue doing what we're doing, apart from the mistakes of Maggots and Beckett's, then we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine. Like I said, we didn't really need to worry about the tyres towards the end of the race because we've got the hard option rear tyre in. The only thing is, Dovizioso, who's in 2nd, is also on a Ducati, and he's also got the same compound front and rear tyres in, medium front, hard rear. So if anyone's going to challenge me for it, I think it's going to be Dovizioso. But you never know. Dovy's down to 4th now, so he's just been beaten up slightly by Rins and Marquez. Through Brooklands. Bit of a wobble there on acceleration. So our gap across the line, what's it gonna be? Looks over a second. Fastest lap of the race, 1:59.3, 1.4 second lead. Oh, Rins is even quicker, 1:58.9. Rins in 2nd place is going quicker than me at the moment, despite the fact our gap went up on that lap. Okay. 1.1 back to Rins. That gap is still as it was. Looks like Rins is trying to make a little breakaway there. If he does another fastest lap of the race, then I could be in some kind of trouble. Dovey is back up to 3rd. Crutchlow, he was temporarily in 3rd. So Marquez must be in about 5th place now. What's the gap? 0.9. It's coming down. Gap is coming down. Right, we're still safe for the time being. It's fine. Dovizioso is up to 2nd place now, 0.9 behind. Very wide through Brooklands, very late apex. Try and get a good run out of Luffield. Okay, sliding the bike a little bit through Woodcote there. But we're still in the lead, still got a 2nd lead. Dovizioso 1:58.344, new fastest lap of the race. And he's in 2nd place, but still a second back, which is good news for me. .7 now, he's closing. And the trouble is, he's bringing a lot of other riders with him. So, if Dovizioso catches me, and he brings everyone else with him, then we could start losing quite a few places. which is not what I want to happen, especially at my home race. Oh, bit of movement from the rear still. Oh, stepping out again on the curb. But Dovizioso is fighting with Rins, and Rins is now in second place. So 1.1 seconds is the lead. Dovizioso back up to second. It's fine. We're still leading. Rossi's up to fifth now. Marquez now down to sixth. Okay, on to the Wellington Straight. 1.1 is still the gap, so that's good. Marquez back up to fifth. Crutchlow's now down to sixth. So Crutchlow, unfortunately, going backwards. That wasn't very good through left field then. Okay, that's going to be lap 4 ticked off the list. 59.5. 0.9 is the gap over the start-finish line back to Dovizioso. So we're on lap 5. We're leading, but they're looking a hell of a lot closer now. 0.7. I don't know how long it's going to take them to catch me, but I do think that they are going to catch me. Rins is back up to second. Dovy's back up to second. Rins is back up to second. Well, hopefully they are holding each other up. Dovizioso's back up to second. Rins is back up to second. Dovy's back up. So how many overtakes can they have in that many corners? Rins is down to fourth now. Rossi's in third. Yeah, about 5 or 6 overtakes then. Rins is down to fifth now, so Rins has lost out big time. Crutchlow is now ahead of Rins. Not for long though. Okay, through the... Oh, there he goes. Dovizioso is through into the lead. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Right, let's see if we can go with him. The last thing I want to see is him pulling away. Oh, we're too late on the brakes. We're going too hot into Brooklands. Lost us a bit of time. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's try and regroup and try and get a good couple of laps under our belt. See if we can hang with Dovizioso. I don't want him to pull away otherwise. Oh, yeah, if I make mistakes like that, he will pull away, and he already is. Once he's broken that toe, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him. Alright, I need to try and push. Because the gap is probably over a second now. It is 1.2. That's not what I wanted to happen. Dovizioso's gone. He has gone. Right, let's see if there is any place where we're a bit stronger. Oh, messed that up because we had a bit of a wiggle on. And again, the rear is just not gripping. Traction control up to 3 now. So we're having a bit of grip issues at the moment. And just saw that the gap was down to 1 second. Right, let's not forget we're on the same tyres as Dovizioso. So, you know, there's very little chance his tyres are going to go off before mine. Well, not as dramatically as we've seen in the past. Too hot into Brooklands again. Can completely missed every apex. Too hot into left field as well, but try and get a very late apex if I can. Yeah. Okay, well we've closed the gap down a little bit, so that's good. What is it over the line? 58.0 to Dovi, 58.3 to me, and the gap is 0.6 of a second. So the gap has indeed come down. Last time when we went through Chapel, it was 1.2 seconds. So we've halved that lead so far. We'll see what it is through Chapel again. Hopefully it won't be as much as last time. It's a second, so it's gone up, but not as much as last time, which is good. We might be able to do something with this. We might be able to catch Dovizioso back up. And hopefully fight for that home victory. Miller, he's in 8th. One of my teammates. Oh, too hot into Vale there. That's a pretty big mistake. Did we lose a lot of time though? Well, let's find out when we go across the next split. Oh, again on the outside curb. We've actually gained a little bit of time, but not much at all. Right, into Village. A bit too hot though. Way too hot in fact. Only just about stayed on track. Yeah, this has not been a good lap. He's getting away again. The gap is, yeah, 1.3. Those mistakes have cost me quite a lot. Right, come on. Sort yourself out. Let's try and get some decent laps under our belt. I mean, the gap already looks like it's come down a little bit. See what it is across the line. And then attack again on the next lap. Oh no! We won't. Dobby's just done a 57.9 and I've just crashed. Touched the inside curb at Woodcote. Ah, that's not good. So, 14th place. We're on lap 8. Dobby's going to win. We know that. I'm not going to win. I'm not going to be able to catch him back up now. Not from back here. And the fact that he's just done a 57. Yeah. Definitely in trouble. Right, how far up can we get? Nakagami is in 13th place. There's a few riders quite close together. So maybe I can get back inside the top 10. But that is really not what I wanted to do. I've done that quite a few times before, but I've just not learnt my lesson from that inside curb. Right, come on. Let's try and do something. Okay, let's get Nakagami. We're gaining, but not quite able to lunge into Village. That's fine. I didn't really want to overtake into there anyway. Come on, Pramac Ducati. Bagnaya's nearly in the points. He's in 16th place. Here we go on Nakagami. We're through on the brakes. I thought he was going to try and lunge on me, but he's on the wrong side and he's gone a little bit wide. So, 13th place. A little bit wide there from me. You can hear that Honda trying to get back through. Fabio Quartararo, he is in 12th place. 58.2. That wasn't a bad lap time. I don't know if I've got the pace to get into the 57s like Dovi was. But we are closing in on Quartararo and Co. Close in a little bit down the straight. Our Ducati should be a bit quicker than the Yamahas. And we have closed in. Okay. Can we get a better exit out of Stowe? No, we can't. Down to Vale. Don't want to go in too hot. It's fine. I mean, we can get inside the top 10. If we can get to the front of this group, I think that's maybe around the outside of Quartararo. That may be as high as we can get. There's a bit of a gap to the next group. See what we can do though. So we've made it up to 12th place. As long as Quartararo doesn't try and fight back, but he is. Oh, he's trying to get back through. I think the Yamaha's going to handle better than the Ducati. Okay, now we've got to run on Viñales. Switch to the inside on the brakes. Oh, no, not quite. Okay, we'll try again on the next lap. Or even out of Luffield, because he just touched the inside curb, which sent him a little bit wide. We've got a better exit, right. So, 11th place. Joan Mir, he is up next. Where can we get past the Suzuki rider? Here we go, we're closing, we're closing, we're closing. Oh, in too hot. Oh, I don't know how we both stayed on there. Oh, we've lost another place as well. We're back down to 12th. Right, we should get Viñales quite easily down here. And into Stowe. Right, we've got to try and get past Mir again. I think the highest we might be able to get is 8th place. I need to try and come up with a different tactic to get past Mir. And we've got Lorenzo, who is in 9th place, and Morbidelli is in 8th. That's going to be my target, I think. But will I run out of laps? That is the main concern. Into Village. Through the loop. Try and get a good run if I can. It's through Aintree I need a good run as well, just to put me in good speed for the Wellington Straight. We are closing on Mir. I'm going to switch to the outside for this one. Oh, well, it hasn't worked unless I can get up the inside into Luffield, and we have. Okay, 10th place, maybe even 9th. We're going to get Lorenzo. Stay away from the curb. We're up to 9th place. May be able to get Morbidelli on this lap, and oh, that gap ahead of Morbidelli looks way too big. I don't think I'm going to be able to close that in. Maybe if we were about halfway through the race, I might think, yeah, maybe it's doable, but I don't think I've got enough laps left. Okay, we are closing in on Morbidelli using slipstream as well, and on the brakes into Stowe. Can we get him on the exit? No, we can't. We popped a little wheelie. Right. Through Club. Try and get the run out of here. He had a bit of a rear end moment then as well. On the brakes into Abbey, and we are through into 8th place. Is it going to be short-lived? I expect so. Is he going to have a lunge into Village? No, he's not. Maybe into the loop. He'll be up the inside of me. No, he's not. Okay. Right. What is the gap? 4.3 seconds to my teammate, Jack Miller. Yeah, I don't think that's doable. I mean, I haven't really put a decent lap in all race, so it's just not worked out that well this race. The damage limitation, 8th place, you know. That's better than not scoring any points at all. Right, what kind of lap time we're looking at? 59.0, yeah, that is not a good lap time. Oh, and a rear end moment there because I touched the inside curb again. We'll keep an eye on the gap to Miller, but yeah, it's going to take a hell of a lot to close that down. 4.5 seconds, so yeah, it's actually gone up a little bit. It's not looking good. So I think it is going to be an 8th place for me around here. But I'm not going to give up, just in case of the off chance that we do catch Miller. And there is a lot of riders together there. Right, let's see what the next split is when we come through club. I'm hoping it's come down a little bit. It was 4.5, it's 4.1, so it has come down 0.4 of a second. Right, that's a bit encouraging. So, keep pushing. Okay, 4.3. Yeah, it's gone back up a little bit. Depends what tyres they're on as well. I mean, if they're... I know they're not all on the hard rear tyre, so some of them are at least on the medium. But then if their tyres are starting to go off, they need to be doing it, well, now. So, 58.8, 4.1 across the line. I mean, I haven't really pulled away that much from 9th place. That was better through Maggots. .3, yeah, it's not happening. The gap is not doing much at all. Staying above 4 seconds, so yeah, it's not looking good. We've got 2 laps to go after this one. And unless I can start going like over a second a lap quicker than them, it's not going to happen. I'm pretty much going to have to go 2 seconds a lap quicker than them if I want to catch them now. Oh, hang on. 3.7? That's come down a big chunk. They're visibly getting closer. Well, I'm not going to give up. We're going to continue pushing. I still think that gap is maybe a bit too big. 3.5, so it's come down again. Only a couple of attempts that time. So the gap was still over 4 seconds when we got to the line at the end of the last lap. We'll see what it is at the end of this lap. But it's definitely come down. Dovizioso is way out in front. Rossi second, Marquez third. 58.0. 3.2. I think that might have been my fastest lap of the race. Still not in the 57s though. So this is the penultimate lap. And it's weather, 3.3. So whether I can bring that gap down enough. If I can get it down to a second, then we are really in with a chance. But I need this gap to be as small as possible by the end of the lap. And if it's still over 3 seconds by the end, then I think that it's definitely completely done. But they do look closer. Okay. What is it going to be through club? 2.9. It's still coming down. If I can get it down to like, I don't know. I'm not going to bring it down enough. It's 2.8. I need it to be literally maybe 2 seconds by the end of this lap. And I can't really see that happening. We are going quicker, but not that much quicker. So we've got 1 lap to go, and I've got to make up 2.5 seconds. That's not doable. I'm not going to be able to do that. All I can hope is that one of them crashes or something, but they're not even overtaking each other at the moment. Still 2.5 seconds through sector 1. So I think it's going to be an 8th place here. I really can't see me catching them now. Well, I've given it a go. I think we needed probably... That's too hot into Val. Yeah, that's probably blown it anyway now. Yeah, I think that's it done. Still 2.5 seconds, so yeah, we're not catching them anymore. Yeah, I think we needed at least another 2 or 3 laps to be able to catch them. So, not the fairy tale home race I was hoping for, but at least we're going to score some points. We're still going to lose our gap in the championship. That's going to come down. But how much is the gap going to come down? Find out in a couple of minutes. Dovizioso has won. That was pretty much a given after I'd crashed. I think he might have won anyway, because he had a faster lap time than me. I didn't go into the 57s once, I don't think.
Before going to the podium awards ceremony, let's take a
Yeah,
look
my
at the
fastest was a
final MotoGP
58.0.
race results.
12.8 behind Dovi. He had a big gap over second place, 7.9 seconds over Rossi. Well, there we go, 55 points the gap is down to, and that is Dovizioso, who's up to second now, Marquez down to third. Still leading the team championship though, which is good, and of course still leading the Constructors' Championship.
As you can tell from the mechanics' reaction in the pit. Of course, there's still a little more to go to make the podium, but they are definitely on the right
Well,
path.
I think we would have made the podium if I hadn't have crashed, but it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. Leaderboards. Rebel Rookies Cup is Salvador leading that from Yuki Kuni in second place. Dupas Squire is up to third. Carlos Tate down to fourth. And Noguchi is down 2 places to 5th place. Moto 3 is Dalla Porta still leading that from Antonelli in second. Messia third. Canet fourth. And Vietti is now up to 5th. John McPhee is down to 6th. Moto 2 is Schrotter leading that now from Baldassari's dropped to 2nd. Luti's in 3rd. Alex Marquez 4th. And Bastianini still in 5th. The MotoGP, I'm still leading that healthy margin from Dovizioso, who's up to 2nd. Marquez down to 3rd. Rossi's back up to 4th. And Rins is in 5th. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Don't forget to wash your hands. Stay safe. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.